everyone, welcome back to my channel. For Sunday night, I made coconut curry chicken meatballs. This is a new recipe for me. In my little blender cup here, I am putting in a half a cup of chopped carrots, a quarter of a red onion, 2 tablespoons of dried cilantro, 2 tablespoons of basil, the juice of 1 lime, I'm just kind of estimating here, 1 tablespoon of coconut aminos, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, about a clove of minced garlic, a quarter teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just going to blend that all up until it kind of makes into a little paste. Now I'm going to add that mixture to my extra lean ground chicken and just mix that up really well. Now I'm going to use my little scoop here and I'm going to make 20 meatballs. Now these meatballs are going to go into a 400-degree oven, and you want to cook them for 20 minutes and then flip them over and then cook them for another 15 minutes. Okay, so while the meatballs are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and make the sauce. I did double the sauce recipe, so I will want to make a note of that because I'm going to link this recipe in the description box, so just know that I doubled the sauce. So I put in 2 cans of light coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of red curry paste, 2 tablespoons of almond butter, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. So just mix all that together and let it simmer until your meatballs are done. Now I did taste this sauce and I tell you I was a little bit nervous about it because it wasn't as tasty as I was hoping it would be, but that definitely changed once I put the meatballs in and ate it all together with the rest of the meal. So when your meatballs are done, go ahead and put them into the sauce and then just gonna give it a stir and let them simmer while you get the rest of your meal together. So I'm gonna be serving mine over riced cauliflower. So I'm gonna cook that up and then also make a side salad. So I'm just using some mixed greens, adding in a little bit of shredded carrot and some avocado and then some tomato on top. Now you can see here I'm just placing the meatballs on top of the cauliflower rice, and then I'm going to use 1/6 of the sauce. It's kind of hard to measure out, but I think I did pretty good because I served up the rest of it and it looks like I did about right. So here is my finished dinner. I am having this with a side salad along with some Opa Ranch, and this comes out to 4 smart points. The meatballs are 0 and the sauce is 4 smart points. So really yummy, and it was really super good, you guys. Hi guys, so for Monday night we are having the Pickle Chicken. This is from the Skinny-ish dish, which used to be Daily Dose of Pepper. So I've been hearing people talk about this recipe, so I had to look it up. So you have to marinate your chicken first. So I'm starting this Monday morning before I leave for work. I'm just putting about 1.5 pounds of these chicken tenders into a bag, and then you're going to add 1 1/4 cup of pickle juice. And so I just happened to have some pickles in my refrigerator, and I had exactly 1 1/4 cup of the pickle juice left. So you're just going to pour that in there, and you're going to make sure all the chicken is soaking in that, and then just let it sit in your refrigerator. I would think, I don't know what the recipe said, but usually when you marinate anything, the best is to do it for at least 4 hours. I believe the recipe said 8 hours, which is what mine will be, about 10 hours. So anyway, I think the longer the better in most marinades. It makes it nice and tender. And I'll be doing mine in the air fryer, so as soon as I get home from work, I will show you how I am going to do the rest of the dinner. Okay guys, so I'm back home from work, so I'm going to put the rest of dinner together. In this bowl I have 5 tablespoons of white flour, and to that I'm adding some sea salt, some smoked paprika, some garlic powder, and some onion salt. If you want to see the measurements, the recipe will be linked down in the description box. So I'm going to stir that together and set it aside, and then I'm going to grab a gallon-sized Ziploc bag and pour the flour mixture in there. Now I'm going to grab the chicken that has been marinating since this morning. So it did marinate for about 11 hours. So it does discolor just a little bit, so don't be alarmed by that. So I'm going to put it into the Ziploc bag with the flour mixture. And then you're just going to shake that until everything is nice and coated. Now the original recipe does have you cook this in a skillet. I am going to do mine in my air fryer. So I am just putting the strips in the air fryer basket, and I'm going to cook this at 360 degrees for 10 minutes, and I do flip it halfway through. And here's what it looks like about halfway through. So I'm going to flip those over and let them cook the rest of the way, and then I'll just do the rest of the chicken the same way. Now I'm going to make myself a little dipping sauce. I'm using some of this sugar-free barbecue sauce from G. Hughes. The hickory is not my favorite flavor. It's a little bit too sweet for me. I do like the original better. And then I'm going to add to that some Opa ranch dressing. I did 2 tablespoons of the barbecue sauce and 1 tablespoon of the ranch dressing. And here is the meal. So I paired this with a side salad with some avocado and green onion, and topped that with some Opa ranch, and I had 3 pieces of the chicken tenders, which are 1 smart point for these 3 pieces, and then the dipping sauce is also 1 smart point for that. So my whole dinner here come to 6 smart points. So for Tuesday night, I just made myself a simple breakfast for dinner. So what you see here are 2 eggs that I scrambled up. I also added some extra egg whites I needed to use up. There's fat-free feta for 1 smart point, 2 points worth of avocado. I have a Fran's multigrain English muffin for 3 smart points with a half a tablespoon of I can't believe it's not butter light, and then I have some sugar-free raspberry jam. Hi guys, so for Wednesday night dinner I had an Asian wonton salad. I took some of this Asian chopped salad kit, put it in a bowl, added on some, what's pretty much like edamame, but it's called mukamame, but it's just shelled soybeans, which is what I was looking for. So I heated some of that up in the microwave, and then I added that to my bowl. Also added in some organic shredded carrots, and then added in some green onion. And now I'm taking that little packet of wonton strips that comes with the salad, and I meant to weigh out 10 grams, that would be 1 point, but it ended up being 12 grams, which is 2 points, so I just left that on there. So I did 2 points worth of the wonton strips. And then I steamed up some of the chicken cilantro wontons that I get at Costco. I did have 10 of these, which is 3 smart points. And this is the dressing I like to use on the salad. This is the Newman's Own Sesame Ginger Dressing. It is only 2 smart points for 2 tablespoons. And you guys know this is one of my favorite things to have for dinner, so you will see it a lot in my dinner videos. And there you go. These are some of the dinners I had this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload videos. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
I see the light inside your eyes. You make me feel like